for what's being built under the military, including from drones and including from any other thing.
Well, that's nice to know, Mr. President. Thank you.
Deep fat fried.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
it's time to ask the question, is Trump the Antichrist?
I mean, listen, we've joked about it. We've heard other people joke about it. We've heard kooks talk about it. But now it's part of the national goddamn conversation. Is this guy the fucking Antichrist? And if so, why did we get the lamest, sweatiest, fattest, nuntiest Antichrist? I thought the Antichrist was supposed to be like attractive and likable and stuff, but I guess not.
No. You know, that's the thing, is we were all expecting a fucking charismatic, actually interesting Antichrist. But, you know, no, we got this guy. But I don't know, maybe he's not the Antichrist. I mean, look, I don't know, but I mean, if there is an Antichrist,
Yes.
if the fucking Bible is accurate, I mean, it's a big if. I would lean towards no. But
Well, we'll see.
if the Bible's accurate,
Yeah.
if the things it says about the Antichrist are true, how well does this motherfucker fit the bill?
Well, we're going to take a little deep dive into that. We're taking a look at this AI generated image. A lot of backlash against this when he posted it.
Yeah.
And clearly dressed as a Red Cross worker here. I'm not sure what the backlash was about.
He said he's a doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah,
With the Red Cross.
Yeah, I mean, doctors typically dress in long, flowing, majestic white robes and, you know, heal with the power of divine energy, you know, in their hands and stuff. So that's normal for doctors to do.
Yep.
And people say this guy he's healing looks like Epstein, but honestly, I think it looks more like Jon Stewart.
Yeah, there was a pretty funny moment where Jon Stewart confronted that.
Oh, okay.
Did you see it?
It really looks a lot like fucking
Oh my God,
Jon
he
Stewart,
goes,
man.
He was talking about this image and then he goes, wait a minute, zoom in on that guy in the bed. And he just stares at it while the audience laughs for about like 2 minutes straight. It's great, dude. No, but, you know, a lot of people reacted, a lot of mostly conservative, in fact, all conservative, let's be real, people reacted by saying he was a false prophet or the Antichrist. I mean, you saw a lot of this shit flying around the last couple of days. Nick Fuentes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, like people that used to support him are kind of throwing him under the bus left, right, and center. You got Tim Pool.
I feel like they think he threw them under the bus first, you know.
Well, sure, fair enough. Tim Pool, but they were the ones that claimed that they would never fucking they would love him forever, that he was their god, you know what I mean? So it's on fucking them, fuck them. But yeah, Tim Pool, fucking Milo has turned his back on Trump after all this time.
He lost Milo?
He lost Milo because you know Milo is LARPing as a Catholic now. So he really pissed Milo off big time.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that sucks.
In fact, Milo said on X, we can tell he's lost his anointing. Whatever the fuck that means in crazy Christian speak.
I didn't know you could lose that.
Yeah, I thought once you were anointed, it was, you know, you were anointed of God. I guess you can lose your anointing now. That's interesting.
We got this guy here.
God anoints temporarily. That's interesting.
The anointing wore off. God decided not to renew Trump's contract. This is gross blasphemy. Faith is not a prop, etc. This is a video here. We're playing this video, I assume, right?
Yeah, you can listen to it. Yeah, listen to this guy.
All right, Trump just posted this, and I've got to admit I'm pretty frustrated. Faith is not a prop, and we shouldn't laugh at it being used as one.
Excuse me. I'm assuming this guy's a Republican, right? This is a conservative guy.
You could make I know he's a Christian guy. Well, I don't know if he's a Republican, but you could make the presumption that he is. Yeah.
Look, faith has been a prop in this country for a hot fucking minute. I don't know why this is all this. Oh, wait, whoa. He crossed the line.
We've talked about it before. Faith has been a prop since the first ape pointed at the moon and said, he told me to give me what you got. It's always gonna be a prop, friend. And a prop in every sense of the word. Like a justification for things, and also a prop, a literal prop for you to lean on when you can't handle the truth of something. Yeah.
Innocent humor, and then there's this. You don't need to portray yourself as a savior when your record should speak for itself. Comparing yourself, even jokingly, to Jesus, it undermines the very value that many of us hold dear.
Wah.
Oh,
Look what you voted for, bro.
oh, did Trump hurt your feelings?
Maybe you should have paid
know what you
attention
got?
to who and what he was before you,
You know what I
elected
think
him
you
if
got,
you care about
buddy?
who he was.
You know what I think you got? Got you a case of Trump derangement syndrome.
TDS is spreading now.
Orange
Even
man bad, huh?
Yep, Orange Man Bad has now infected the MAGAs.
Man bad.
Yep. So
I can't believe he doesn't respect our stupid fucking religion. Where were you when he was disrespecting everyone else and their religions and all that shit? Did you care then?
Yeah.
Only care now that it's you, huh? Okay. Like a crybaby bitch.
This hand's
So,
easy.
Trump-
Hello, human. I'm Nub. You will subscribe and become a Pessimist Productions patron.
And become a free member on Kick to enjoy live streams of Deep Fat Fried every week, deep dives every Saturday,
Or other shows such as Hey Paul, what you watching? Backseat Gaming, Ideology, Commentaries,
mega shows every month.
and more. Click the link. Feed.
Trump really added flame to the fire too, or fuel to the fire. After he posted this, the backlash started, and then he called the Pope a loser, I guess.
Well, you know.
Calls c'est la vie, I guess. That shit'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a screed, let me tell you.
Yeah. What is this?
He's been on a crazy screed lately. Pope Leo's weak on crime, terrible on foreign policy. He talks about fear of the Trump administration, but doesn't mention the fear that the Catholic Church and other Christian organizations had during COVID when they were arresting priests, ministers, and everyone else for holding church services. So he's trying to claim that, like, you know, everything's transactional to him. So I helped you out back then, so you gotta let me jizz all over Jesus. That's just the way it is, folks. Remember, I did you that favor back in COVID. Backed you up. Stopped them from arresting you. Now it's I get to use Jesus as a cum rag, folks. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, it's a standard Trump rant. I'm not gonna read the whole goddamn mess, but suffice it to say, he pissed off a lot of Christians, which are probably like 95 to 99% of the people that are still supporting him. This is from last year. I forgot about this. He's already depicted himself as the Pope. This was, I think, before they selected Pope Leo or something like that. So I thought it would be fun to compare Trump to how the Antichrist is described in the Bible. And am I surprised he almost eerily lines up 2 Thessalonians 2, 3, and 4. Let no one deceive you in any way, for it will not come until the rebellion occurs and man of lawlessness, the son of destruction, is revealed. He will oppose and exalt himself above every so-called God or object of worship. So he will seat himself in the temple of God, proclaiming himself to be God. Dun, 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 dun. What do you say to that, TJ, with a mouth full of cheesy, beefy, fucking potatoy goodness, dude?
I say, yeah, he's pretty much done that. I mean, he's posted a picture of himself as the Pope.
Yes.
He intimated that he actually did want to be Pope.
Yep.
He was like, I'll be the first to be Pope and president at the same time. Now he's posted himself as Jesus.
Yep.
So, I mean, like, yeah, okay, so let's just dissect this here.
Mm-hmm.
Man of lawlessness. Yes.
Yeah.
Son of destruction. Yes.
Well, hold on. Start before lawlessness. The rebellion.
Yeah. Until the rebellion
January
occurs.
6th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man of lawlessness.
Man of lawlessness.
Son of destruction.
Check.
Yep.
Yep.
Will oppose and exalt himself above every so-called God or object of worship. Yes. Seat himself in the temple of God, proclaiming himself to be God. Yeah, I mean, he's doing it.
Okay, so pretty much just 100% lines up with Thessalonians 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I mean it's word for word. Yeah.
Let's take a look at another passage here, another apocalyptic passage, prophecy, I guess.
Okay.
Revelation 13:2. The beast I saw was like a leopard with the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. Trump's got cankles. That could be bearish on the feet.
Yeah, those
You know
are
what I
kind of
mean?
like the feet of a bear, you know, like they're big.
Yeah. Mouth of a lion. I mean, he is loud and constantly making a bunch of loud noise. You know what I mean? See, like a leopard. Trying to think of any way that Trump is like a leopard. Really not leopardish to me. Oh, there you go.
He does
though.
compare himself to a lion, though.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking.
Well, what does it say?
All right.
Let's look at this beast here. So it says the beast is like a leopard with the feet of a bear and the mouth of a lion. All right. Well, hold on. Let me look at a picture of a leopard here just to fucking. I mean, I know what a leopard looks like in my mind, but let me look at it with Trump here. So the body of a leopard. I mean, the leopards come in a lot of different varieties, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I
It's
mean,
true.
nothing about Trump looks all that leopardy, though.
I can picture a fucking leopard in my head. I've seen enough fucking David Attenborough to be able to picture a couple of different
Yeah, but I
types
thought
of
maybe
leopard.
looking at one overtly
No.
might shake loose. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the leopard. The lion and the bear, I can see a little bit.
Well, the leopard is a merciless predator.
Yeah.
And that would definitely just describe Trump, especially since the Epstein
Liver
files.
spots?
You know,
His
in seriousness,
liver spots are not all that leopardy, though.
no. The feet of the bear could symbolize stability and power, and Trump does, you know, maintained his followers through defeat and came back stronger than ever.
I mean, the leopard and the bear are not that hard to fucking. Let's look at Revelations 13:2 for a second. Let's broaden out and read a little bit around it. See if maybe like the context can help us out here.
Yeah.
It says the dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name. So you could kind of interpret that as like Trump talking out of both sides of his mouth, showing all these different faces, these different people, especially in his first campaign.
we're gonna get to that. You're jumping the line here.
Sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to see
You're
if there's
jumping
anything
the
in
line.
that context that might the beast
Well, we'll
I saw
get to it.
resembled a leopard with a feet like a bear, mouth like a lion. Yeah, I'm still not seeing the leopard thing, but maybe it'll crystallize later.
I mean, his own fans compare him to a lion with the lion imagery, the fan created lion imagery and stuff. And then you could see, you know, lions are very loud and prideful and boastful animals.
Well, he's certainly
Definitely.
full of bluster.
Yeah. There's the beast is further clarified in Daniel 7:8, Revelation 13:5. I could hear his boastful speech. I pulled a quick example of
Well,
Trump
Trump's
being
definitely a boastful motherfucker.
he's particularly boastful on this day.
Let's see him.
I really believe I'd run in there even if I didn't have a weapon. And I think most of the people in this room would have done that too.
Nobody knows the system better than me.
Nobody knows politicians better than I do.
Nobody knows. Nobody's better.
Nobody's stronger. There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am. I love the First Amendment.
At
Nobody
the military,
loves
huh?
it better than me.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do.
There is nobody that respects women more than I do.
Nobody builds walls.
You know, when
better
there's a
than me.
national crisis, TJ,
Yeah.
the first thing that people say is, get me somebody that's good at the military.
Give me someone real good at the military.
In fact, I need the goodest guy that we have at the military.
he's got to be real good at the fucking military, dude.
History of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump. Nobody knows debt better than me.
Nobody even understands it but me.
Nobody can do it like me. Which is why I alone can fix it. I have Ivy League education, smart guy. I know words. I have the best words. I mean, like...
That's the one that's most convincing to me.
By the way, that's like pre-dementia Trump.
I know.
Which is that's what he was working with before he had a stroke.
Look, Paul, he knows words. He's got
the best words.
The best words. All right?
He also is the best at the military.
He's the best at everything.
Nobody like Alexander
no one
the
knows
Great.
The economy. No one knows anything like Trump.
Alexander the Great, dude. Sun Tzu didn't hold a candle to Donald Trump at the military.
Yeah, Donald Trump read The Art of War, and he's like, "What is this remedial garbage?
What a rag! Read The Art of the Deal.
Baby's
That's the real
first
one.
war book. This is garbage.
Yep.
This is nothing to me. This is like stuff I understood out of the womb."
I'm a smart person. It's this. It's not my salesmanship.
It's what?
This. You know what that is? It's the brain power.
I'm getting thousands of letters and tweets that I was right about the whole situation. I mean, I've been right about a lot of things.
Boastful.
Well, look, Paul, I mean, look, I think we can give
Boastful.
some of these previous ones, but I don't know that he's boastful necessarily, you know?
He's boastful and prideful.
I don't think so. You know,
I could hear his boastful speech.
I mean, would you say that he's being boastful here in this clip? Because I didn't really hear any boasting. I mean, it just seemed like it's a man with a very grounded assessment of himself and his abilities, I think.
You're right about everything, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fair. I don't want to.
One blockade means closed. 2 blockades means open. Don Sue. Oh my God, sir! They need to give me the ability to give money to accounts that I see that post comments that I like, because you'd be getting, I'd be giving you $1 right now, sir. I'd be giving you a fucking lolly, okay?
Yeah, dude, they do need to add the reverse tip. That'd be great.
Frankly,
Yeah, reverse tip.
a newscaster because I called it before the news.
I watch this stuff. You know, I'm like a guy with vision. I have an instinct for this kind of thing. I'm good at war. I've had a lot of wars of my own. I'm really good at war. In my book, I predicted terrorism.
It's a rigged system.
Oh, he predicted terrorism. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first guy.
I mean,
let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd never even heard of terrorism. And then his book came out, and it's like, oh, shit, terrorism?
He predicted it.
Cheetahs
Full
can
on.
run fast. It didn't say like a cheetah, though. It said like a leopard, okay? Cheetahs ain't leopards. Leopards ain't cheetahs.
I think I've done a great service by pointing this out. I was the one that
Also, he's not fast.
really broke the glass ceiling on behalf of women. I think I'm doing...
Yeah, man. You done it. Thank you for breaking that glass ceiling for women, man. You rock.
Yeah, what a fella.
You good. You real good.
I mean, he kind of did in certain positions, though, didn't he?
yeah, maybe.
Like, he did do a lot of first female cabinet members, I think. So, could the dragon giving the beast his power be Elon Musk? What do you think?
I do not want to think of Elon Musk as a dragon, but for the sake of
Look at
this,
him, though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, look.
Look at him.
Dragons aren't known for hoarding a bunch of gold, dude.
Yeah. Hoarding gold, jealously defending their gold, viciously attacking anybody that approaches their gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elon devoted enormous resources and time to Trump's 2024 re-election campaign. Elon even said that Trump could not have won without him. I think we got a little proof of that.
Let's take a look. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. The Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate.
And he might be right about that. He
did put a lot of money and effort into the election of Donald Trump.
He funneled a ton. The dragon in Revelations is described as sweeping stars from the sky with its tail. Musk, of course, has the most enormous satellite network that has ever existed, to our knowledge. And I don't know how people in biblical times would describe a guy that could put what looks like a star that moves across the sky, sweeping it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they would interpret, something like that if they were given the revelation to see it. Let's see. 12,000 Starlink satellites as of now. This is a little behind this infographic. He plans for 42,000 before the network is done to what he envisions. And there are concerns that our globe is already too crowded with satellites. Kessler syndrome described a potential cascading satellite collision due to space crowding. So if one of them fails or gets hit by something, gets knocked off course, it hits another one, which hits another one, which hits another one. And you just have this, because they're all like, intersecting orbits and shit.
Yeah.
So if Starlink is contributing most and creates the satellite downfall, that could have many star links falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Already a concerning amount are falling from orbit, at least one a day.
So wait a minute. So that statistic is true that one Starlink satellite per day is literally just falling.
It's not one every day, but the average is one per day. Yeah,
right.
About 360
on an average
a year.
day, a Starlink satellite is falling from the fucking sky.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
So in Revelation 12:3, the dragon is depicted as a great fiery red dragon having 7 heads. Elon is currently involved in 7 companies: X, Grok or XAI, SpaceX, Starlink, the Boring Company, Neuralink, and Tesla.
The 7 heads of the fucking dragon, bro.
7 heads of the fucking dragon. And look at that dragon and tell me it's not giving the same energy as Elon and that fucking dorky ass autistic dragon.
Yeah, that's a dork.
Switch back and forth. Switch back and forth.
Dorky ass looking dragon right there. Here, where is he? He's over here. Boop.
Right there.
Boop.
Same fucking energy.
Boop. Boop.
Gonna listen to the show another day at work, but have my money. Love you guys. Thank you.
Boop.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Love you. You rock, man.
Same
Neuralink
fucking
is fully
energy,
satanic. Dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Neuralink is a pretty fucking crazy company.
Yeah, it is. I mean, a lot of these are, potentially you could do like the Boring Companies for tunneling. Tunneling to where? Hell. So the demons can flood this world.
And then he gives it the most innocuous name. It's the Boring Company. It's boring. Don't pay no attention.
Yeah, don't look over here. We're just digging a tunnel to hell.
What's this? Oh no! All of the demons can come to the surface world now.
Out come the demons. The demons. Oh, the demons. Back to the beast. Let's talk about the beast a little bit more. As you saw in the previous image, the beast from the sea has 7 heads. Trump, how many towers Trump have?
Let me guess. 7.
Trump International Hotel and Tower in New York City. That's 1.
1.
Trump Building on Wall Street in New York City. That's 2.
2.
Trump International Hotel and Tower in Las Vegas. That's number 3.
3.
Trump Tower on 5th Avenue in New York City. That's 4.
4.
Trump Tower, Trump World Tower in Manhattan. That's 5.
5.
Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago.
6.
That's 6. And that's it. Unfortunately, he doesn't really meet this one. Just kidding. Trump Towers in Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. That's 7. 7 motherfucking heads.
The 7 towers of the beast.
Man, the Beast's towers are really gaudy and fucking ugly fucking things.
Well,
man.
what'd you think? They were going to be pretty? They're from hell.
I thought the Beast was supposed to try to attract people to it, not make fucking people repel from it.
Well, you know.
So, there's also the possibility of 7 international heads of the Beast. Or you know what I mean? If you, because he got 7 more heads, I guess. He's got international Trump towers. 7 more, though.
7 more towers.
Yep. So Trump World in Seoul, South Korea, Trump Tower, the park in Mumbai, India, Trump Tower, Kolkata in India, Trump Tower, Manila in the Philippines, Trump Towers, Pune in India, Trump Towers, Istanbul in Turkey, and Trump Tower, Punta del Este in Uruguay.
Fuck.
7. In John's vision of the Bible, the beast from the sea with 7 heads, he said he saw someone's name written on all of them.
Oh,
just like Trump does with his
hats.
Yep. Well, and his towers.
Yeah, all this shit.
Think about it. The 7 towers that we just talked about, all those towers, all Trump.
He puts his name on everything.
And I saw one of his head was wounded as if fatal, but it was healed, and the world was amazed.
Shit.
Do I need to say any more? Revelation 3:13, by the way, or 13:3, sorry.
Yeah, and we've seen his ear since this.
Miraculously healed.
There's not a scar or nothing.
Yep. And the world is amazed at the fact that this gangly near headshot with a big caliber rifle left literally 0 scar.
Yeah.
The world was amazed. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Fuck.
Like, what else can we say about this one? I mean, I don't know. Can I make a bigger fucking comparison than that?
No,
but
I
luckily,
feel like on its own, it's already there.
Luckily, it starts to diverge here.
Oh, okay.
So here's another depiction of the Antichrist. The rise and power of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie. That's 2 Thessalonians 2:9.
But Trump's a law-abiding man. He's a law.
Well, I mean,
he's a law-loving
32-time felon, but
34
since then,
actually.
maybe.
Yeah.
34, my bad.
34.
Yeah, 34 felony
plus
counts.
3.
Whoa. 7. Oh my fucking God, man. Oh shit. Let's just plow ahead. Now let's look to Daniel in the Bible. Chapter 7, a beast is described. Very similar to the beast of the sea. What?
Chapter what?
Oh my God. Chapter 7.
Oh, fuck.
Similar to the beast of the sea that we talked about, a different beast or a different description of the beast. He will try to change the set times and the laws.
Well, fuck.
And then Daniel 7:25.
2 and 5 also make 7.
Yep. 7. Trump is trying to challenge the Constitution and change the set time he's allowed to be president, seeking a 3rd term. There are, of course, other many laws he's challenging. Here's an article I found that goes into a handful of these alleged violations.
Yeah, funding freezes, statutory spending obligations, Hatch Act violations, federal ethics breaches, reorganization of independent agencies, use of military and federal forces in states, large docket of litigation and trackers documenting challenges, watchdog posture, partisan framing. And then it fucking wants me to fucking buy their shit. Maybe
well, whatever. I mean, it goes on and on. The point being,
there's plenty of fucking laws of the land that Trump has tried to change, and I don't think we even need to make a case for that because it's fucking he disrupts all the norms.
Yeah, he does it constantly, right? That's part of his MO.
Yes.
Here's something. from Daniel and 2 Thessalonians, describing the lawless one. He will cause deceit to prosper, and he will consider himself superior. He will use every kind of evil deception to fool those on their way to destruction, because they refuse to love and accept the truth that would save them.
That fits.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like a glove, really, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like,
it's not a stretch, really.
I mean, if I was to fucking, dude, if I was to just go on fucking X right now and fucking just post that quote on its own, just say he will cause deceit to prosper and he will consider himself superior. He'll use every kind of evil deception to fool those on their way to destruction because they refuse to love and accept the truth that would save them. Everyone would think I was talking about Trump.
Oh, yeah. Immediately, they would know who you were talking about.
Detractors and supporters alike would know instantly that that tweet was about Trump.
Yep.
With no context. If I just posted those words.
Yep. As easy as if you posted it with a picture of him.
Yeah.
Deceit, by the way, under Trump was certainly prospered. Trump's embrace of AI and push for pausing regulation has caused misinformation to flourish. Anybody who's involved in any kind of social media platform now knows this. Nothing's real anymore. And a lot of these places are still cited by the real news, whatever that is these days. Here's an article about, you can read a couple paragraphs
Trump's
of this.
use of AI images further erodes public trust, experts say. The Trump administration has not shied away from sharing AI-generated imagery online, embracing cartoon-like visuals and memes, and promoting them on official White House channels, such as the recent one where he's Jesus, or the previous one where he's the Pope. Homeland Security Secretary Christie, not anymore, but whatever, posted the original image from Levi Armstrong's arrest before the official White House account posted an altered image that showed her crying. The doctored picture is part of a deluge of AI-edited imagery that's been shared across the political spectrum since the fatal shootings of Renee Good and Alex Preddy by U.S. Border Patrol officers in Minneapolis. However, the White House's use of artificial intelligence has troubled misinformation experts who fear the spreading of AI-generated or edited images erodes public perception. I mean, the truth is dead. It's gone.
Yeah, the truth, it's beyond dead.
It's not even I mean, like, we use these cute words like erodes. It's eroded. It's gone. It's dust. You live in a post-truth reality.
Maybe never to return, even in a diminished form. Like, who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
it's starting to feel like nothing is ever going to be real ever again.
No, it's all fake.
Fraudsters also being pardoned by Trump en masse. Here's a list of...
Donald Trump's mass pardoning of those convicted in the connection to the January 6th insurrection raised eyebrows last year. But more recently, his pardons have appeared to have a particular focus to grant clemency to those convicted of fraud. Well, he relates to them. He likes them.
Oh, yeah, he probably owes them.
Trump has pardoned dozens of people convicted of white-collar crimes, including several billionaires. Most of the 13 pardons he quietly issued this month, granting clemency to people convicted of fraud. Those include Wanda Vasquez Garced, the former governor of Puerto Rico, who pleaded guilty last year to a campaign finance violations. The U.S. Department of Justice said she took hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign contributions from a Venezuelan. And he pardoned Herrera, Vulutini, and Rossini, both of who were both convicted of wire fraud. Another pardon this month was given to a woman Trump had granted clemency during his first term. Adriana Camberos had a fraud-related sentence commuted by Trump in 2021 after being convicted as part of an elaborate fake 5-hour energy drink scheme. In 2024, she and her brother were convicted in a separate fraud case, which involved the pair lying to manufacturers to buy groceries at discount prices before selling them at a profit. More than half of Trump's 88 individual pardons, the bulk of those pardoned, were January 6 people, but a bunch of the other ones were money laundering and bank fraud and wire fraud and a bunch of other stuff like that.
Yeah, just a bunch. Dude, I'm going to have to we're going to have to make that fucking Trump one like a higher tier one, like only 6 months concurrent subscribers get posted, because it just shocks me into laughter every time I fucking see it. Let's look at another possibility here, another little angle on the end times. Here's some more Daniel. He will greatly honor those who acknowledge him. He will make them rulers over many people and will sell them land at a price.
Well, that's definitely fucking fits the bill.
Yeah. The
Because
American Bar Association showing alarm. I think there's a picture after this one. I think that second little, maybe you didn't pull it because it looks like all one link.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Just the next, you can pull up the next one or whatever. The American Bar Association is showing alarm at increasing pay to play in the government, with the wealthy buying their way into administration roles and favors. Prominent examples include senior administration officials who have given 6- and 7-figure sums to Trump-aligned political groups, which include Secretary of Education Linda McMahon, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Secretary of Energy Chris Wright, Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, Kelly Loeffler, the administrator of the Small Business Administration, also fits the bill.
Yeah, so basically anybody who sucks Trump's dick, anybody who gives Trump money,
yep,
he's all about giving them favors and
the more of both, the better.
Yeah. And you see what he does the instant they make the most mild criticism of him.
Under the bus.
Yeah, it's like you're just dead. You're dead to him then.
After Trump's military captured Venezuela's leader Maduro, a sale of a little-known Venezuelan-owned island in New Jersey was cleared up for a prominent Trump donor. I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
And you read a couple paragraphs. If
New Jersey's petty island, now owned by Venezuela, could soon belong to a Trump donor, says a report. A little-known 300-acre island in the Delaware River with Grand Vista of Philadelphia is currently controlled by Venezuela. Petty's Island has been owned by Citgo Petroleum Corp., an arm of Venezuela's national oil company, for decades, but recent international events and court rulings have paved the way for investor and conservative donor Paul Singer Elliott's Singer's Elliott Investment Management to take it over, the Philadelphia Inquirer reported. Excuse me. A federal judge in November approved Elliott affiliate Amber Energy's $5.9 billion bid to buy Citgo's Venezuelan parent company through a sale of shares to settle billions in debts. So basically, Trump cleared the way for this all this land to fall under the control of one of his
cronies.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is like unbelievably valuable real estate, like super desirable. And it's not even ever going to be allowed to hit the open market because it's just being facilitated for this one fucking guy at the behest of the most powerful man in the country, in the world, just giving away land. Let me remind you too, that, Daniel said he will make them rulers over many people and sell them land at a price. So it's another pretty direct one. As for rulers over many people, we could expand that beyond government officials to corporate mergers that are likely to be approved under the Trump administration. Warner Brothers Paramount currently up for a big fat merger, which would put Trump friend Larry Ellison and his son in control of a huge swath of the media. You can imagine these two companies, two of the remaining Silver Age studios. So literally been making movies just about as long as anybody's been making them. And all of that is about to be owned by one dude. One dude and his son, I guess.
Unrelated, but Trump said Diet Coke can cure cancer, and Fox News is giving it credence, saying it must be true because just look how healthy he is. All right.
Sick.
Awesome.
That would fuel more deception if CBS and CNN are both under the thumb of Trump fans, which they almost certainly will be soon. And there was given to him a mouth speaking of great things and blasphemous words. And he opened his mouth saying terrible things and blasphemed the name of God. God. That's Revelation 13:5 and 6. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up into one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. Remember that?
Yeah, that was on Easter. That was his Easter message to the country.
Yeah, Easter message to the world, really. He will, let's see, here's some more from Daniel. He will set out in a tremendous rage to destroy and wipe out many. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of seems to fit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially recently, that one starts to ring a little true. Here's his threat recently. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. Invoking God and a threat to wipe out civilians. That kind of ticks the box for blasphemy, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
So let me ask you now. Are you not yet convinced that this man is the Antichrist, TJ?
I'm convinced that if you were to read the Bible and take it seriously, that Trump would be a pretty good fucking fit. Like, if I was a Christian and this argument was presented to me, I think I'd be pretty fucking convinced that it's a distinct possibility this motherfucker is the Antichrist. I mean, so, he fits in so many fucking ways. The only thing that hasn't really fit so far has been the leopard.
You're pretty convinced, huh?
Pretty convinced.
Well, allow me to further convince you, because there's more.
Right.
Oh, there's more. How about this one? Nor will he regard any god, but will exalt himself above them all. Instead of them, he will honor a god of fortresses, a god unknown to his ancestors. He will honor with gold and silver, with precious stones and costly gifts. That's Daniel again. Daniel with another banger. Daniel 11:37 and 38. Let's take a look at a little video here about Trump and his conspicuous consumption.
To the Oval Office since President Trump moved back in. Specifically, more and more gold. Ornaments on the walls and adorning the fireplace. Door frames outlined in gold paint. This is what the Oval Office looked like at the end of Joe Biden's presidency. The fireplace mantel long adorned with potted ivy. But just 2 weeks into President Trump's second term, the ivy was gone, replaced by small gold urns, a dessert tray, one object resembling a trophy. Now, fast forward 6 months later, the gold is everywhere. On the coffee table, gold drink coasters, and a thick gold paperweight with Trump stamped on the side. Gold-covered cherubs above the door frame. And to the shock of historic preservationists, the gold paint now even gilding the classic decorative plaster on the ceiling. Gold now glistening on the fireplace grate. But what if all that glitters is not really gold? Rumors abound that the painter, imported from Mar-a-Lago to gild the lily, as it were, used fake gold paint because it's much shinier than the real thing. Hard to say. We would ask, but it's probably a state secret.
Motherfucker loves his gaudy fucking bullshit, man. He basically turned the White House into like a fucking like a Vegas hotel room.
That God of Fortresses bit might be linked to his desire to build the big, great ballroom, which Trump admitted was designed to be a bunker. He's also doing it through the contributions of others, more bribery.
There's not one dime of government money going into the ballroom. Now the military is building a big complex under the ballroom, which has come out recently because of a stupid lawsuit that was filed. But the military is building a massive complex under the ballroom, and that's under construction, and we're doing very well. So we're ahead of schedule. That's part of it. The ballroom essentially becomes a shed for what's being built under the military, including from drones and including from any other thing.
Well, that's nice to know, Mr. President. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that feels like that was just kind of glossed over a little bit there. And because this stupid lawsuit, we got to reveal that there is a bunch of military shit being built down there as well. And
not only glossed over,
like, under that, and it's gonna be great. It's doing very well.
Not only glossed over by Trump, but glossed over by the news. I guess maybe it just moves too fast for this to have remained in the cycle for long, but I don't remember anything about this until I went looking for this.
Yep.
We got a Trump solid gold coin here with a temple on it.
What is this? Temple coin? Okay.
Yeah. The Antichrist will come in his own name and be accepted. John 5:43. Trump not only arrived on the political scene, having already achieved worldwide fame, thus coming in his own name, but is also widely beloved throughout Israel. Train stations, town squares, and more are named after him. His name appears on commemorative temple coins right next to King Cyrus.
King Cyrus and Donald Trump.
There's a second beast in Revelation. Not to poison the well already, but this beast is not from the sea. It's from the land, and he acts as a false prophet. Could it be Netanyahu?
Maybe.
Revelation 13:11 says, "Then I saw a second beast coming out of the earth. It had two horns like a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. It exercised the authority of the first beast on its behalf and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose fatal wound had been healed." You starting to see it, TJ?
I mean, I already did.
I mean, but it just piles up, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It really does.
It starts to become a little tough to ignore when you look at it with a presupposition that he's the Antichrist and you find things to fit.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, like, you got to admit, though, like, we couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, these are not.
We couldn't do
stretches.
this. Yeah, I mean, like, we don't have to fucking reach far for this shit, you know? It's not like
some of these are a little. Some of these are a little far-fetched, maybe, but like they're not. I wouldn't call any of this like an insane stretch. You know?
No. Like if we were trying to make fucking Mr. Rogers sound like the Antichrist or something, we'd have a lot fucking harder time. And we could fucking make it work, but we'd have to be way more like soft. We need way more sophistry. In this, it's just almost like, hey, you know, it says the beast's gonna be boastful. Here's Trump being boastful.
Yep.
Says the beast's gonna fucking be a fucking, you know, corrupt asshole and a criminal.
Yeah.
Here he is doing that. You know what I mean? It's like real easy shit.
Yeah, it's one after the next after the next. The attacks on Gaza and Lebanon, any of that in there? And it performed great signs, causing fire to come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. Because of the signs it was given power to perform on behalf of the first beast, it deceived the inhabitants of the earth. It ordered them to set up image in honor of the beast, who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. So
yeah, once again, you don't have to stretch far.
No,
you really don't. In fact,
don't.
I would say you don't have to stretch at all.
Here's a little video, I think, that we can take a look at.
All right.
Mr. President, thank you for all you have done for us. I have submitted your nomination to be the first non-Israeli recipient of the Israel Prize, Israel's highest award. As to that other prize, just a question of time, you'll get it. But I want you to get the Israel Prize, our highest award, to our greatest friend.
Wow, very long round of applause here.
When others were weak, you were strong. When others were fearful, you were bold. When others abandoned us, you stood by our side. On behalf of the government and people of Israel, I thank you for your extraordinary friendship. Thank you for helping bring our hostages home. Thank you for supporting Israel's march to victory. Thank you for paving a path to peace.
Peace.
So there you go there. And once again, not a huge stretch.
No.
Back to Trump and Trump himself being the Antichrist. Daniel 7:8 says, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in the horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. What's another name for a little horn? A trumpet.
Trump.
Or just a trump.
Trump. Trumpet. Little horn. Trumpet.
And
So
he constantly trumpets about making America great again.
Yep.
Constantly doing it.
Yep.
So another layup.
Easy shot. We don't
Let's
even have
keep it
We don't have
rolling.
to do no work. All I have to do
No,
is
you
just
don't.
read you the shit. Like, all right, here's what the Bible says. Here's what Trump did. Here's what the Bible says. Here's what Trump did.
Here's a little January 6th from the Bible, Daniel 11:14. Those who are violent among your own people will rebel in fulfillment of the vision, but without success. Uh-oh.
Another layup. Swish.
Swish, swish.
Swish, swish, bish. Another one in the basket. Easy peasy.
What about 2 Thessalonians 2:4, Revelation 17? And he will exalt himself above all, so that he sets himself up in God's own temple in Israel, proclaiming himself to be God. So this says, thank you, Wayne Allen Root, for the very nice words. President Trump is the greatest president for Jews and for Israel in the history of the world, not just America. He's the best president for Israel in the history of the world. And the Jewish people in Israel love him. They love him.
Like he's the king of Israel. They
Almost
love him
like he's
the
exalted
second
above
coming
all.
of God.
Yep.
But American Jews don't know him or like him. They don't even know what they're doing or saying anymore. It makes no sense, but that's okay. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he's good for blah, 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 something. But yeah, he says they love him like he is the second coming of God.
They do. They do indeed.
2 Thessalonians is fulfilled.
Yep. So at the end of this, we're left with the question, is Trump the Antichrist?
Yes.
Or an Antichrist? Because, some interpretations of the Bible say there will be multiple.
I'm not messing around. He's the Antichrist.
Maybe
fuck this bullshit. No, he's a fucking I don't even believe in it. I don't believe in the Bible, but somehow he is the fucking Antichrist. Every single fucking goddamn thing. The only thing that doesn't fit is the leopard thing. And I'm pretty sure that fits somehow, and I just don't fucking see it.
Well, just predatory nature, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. The Christians are starting to get onto this, and this is starting to bandy about the Christians. And I don't know who's going to save Don. The Christians turn on him,
I don't know.
He's had them in the bag for a while, but I don't know about anymore, man.
Can't change his spots, TJ. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Anyway.
They are yellowish, too. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Leopards are... Yeah, he's kind of leopard colored.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a fake color, but he does put it on.
More tiger colored, but maybe they didn't know what a difference was,
They didn't. Yeah, all big cats are the same, those biblical motherfuckers. Nah, he's the Antichrist.
That's what I got.
He's the fucking Antichrist. If you're a Christian and you fucking like Donald Trump, you're worshiping the Antichrist. You've been fooled.
Yep, you took the mark of the beast, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're going to hell.